What's going on, guys? Tinfoil Friday. You know what time it is. So we got an interesting video today. It's very interesting. So this guy, he found a alien in some kind of weird box or something. I don't know what it is. It's pretty interesting. So I've seen some other people do, their kind of thoughts on this video. And I kind of agree and I kind of don't. Because I don't know if this is real or fake. If this is real, this is mind-blowing. But the thing is this was in 1996. So, I mean, it would take some work today to recreate this. But the way he acts, it makes me believe it's real. I don't know, because I never could find out what happened afterward. There's some very weird things. It's kind of like, if this really happened, you wouldn't be doing that. I don't know. We're going to dive into it because this is... I don't know where I'm at. I want to believe it's real, but you never know. So let's check it out. And I know, stop pausing. Hold on. It's 1996. So, technology and cameras wasn't that great. So the video quality isn't the best. So you kind of have to bear with it, I would say. Let's check and make sure it's quality. Yeah, 240. I mean, you can't get it in any better quality. Now, from what I'm seeing and what I know is he is in the woods. He has come across this alien or whatever it is. And you can tell that he is completely out of breath and just, he's losing it. He's puking. So that's what's kind of going on right now. That's the alien. That's the head.
Come on, work.
You gotta think, this is an old camcorder.
Come on, work.
Come on. There we go. He's about to die. He's gonna have a heart attack. Now that right there, I think, is this thing that the alien was in. It's like a black coffin-y looking thing. It's hovering. So now we're in his garage or something. It doesn't sound like he's gonna shit his pants anymore. Yeah, Jonathan Reed. So the head is right here. Still breathing crazy, which I would be too. wish the video quality was better. I need to try and maybe run this through an enhancing program. It's hard to see anything. So you can see the mouth, and you can see the eye. Oh, this is horrible. So it looks like the head has damage on it. Like this part here, something happened. Listen. Now, did you hear that? That was sound coming from that. So you got to think, if this was fake, it wouldn't make that sound. There wouldn't be any sound like it. That was legit, like a sound like the body makes, you know, if you're moving it after it's passed away. And you also got to notice how the neck is moving. If it was like a dummy, it would be a little different. I'm telling, I gotta get this enhanced, but from what I'm seeing, like this looks legit to me. You hear it?
So, Doctor, when did you hear that scream?
Well, after a few hours had gone by and I had called Gary back, and he had calmed me down from crawling practically around the ceiling. We both went out to look again, and I figured, we went out and looked. We did the same thing. I opened the freezer so that I could know that I was not imagining this. And the same thing happened. And when the freezer was opened, this thing let out a scream like I have never heard before. It literally, the force of the sound made you feel like something was pushing against your chest.
Wait a minute. Oh, hold.
It was pushing against your chest.
Wait a minute. So he said it was in a freezer. I'm lost on this part. Did he put it in a freezer? But like when he opened it, so this thing was still alive? Maybe it's just unconscious. Maybe that's why it was making those sounds when he was moving its head. Like I would shit all over myself if this. Imagine walking through the woods. You see this thing and it's floating. You're already gonna be like, what the? And imagine opening or seeing, or maybe, I don't know if this was on the ground. Imagine seeing that. You can say right now, oh yeah, I just, you would literally shit all over yourself at first. Like, what? And then you're going to drag it home? I mean, I don't know.
The air around it as it screams actually bubbles and moves.
It felt like the air was moving.
God.
And at that time, it was just, open and closed. And later on, I felt like I had to try to document this.
Of course.
So I took my camera and I took the recorder and I turned it on and I again opened the freezer, and that's when I recorded this sound.
Would you play the sound for us once again, please?
Yes, I will. Hold on.
Okay. Here it comes.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Could you imagine? Could you imagine hearing that? And if it was alive and it's got this big old hole in its head, I mean, you're going to scream too.
My God, that's awful. Oh God, that's awful. How did you stay dry?
I didn't.
I don't know. Yeah, that's the box. So this is the thing that supposedly was in the woods, and I'm not sure if it was in it or he found it by it, but it floats. And there was a company, I'll see if I can find it and put it in here because I haven't edited this yet. But there was a company that kind of recreated this. They did a stupid job, but it was supposedly Hollywood trying to do the best they could to recreate this and see if it could be faked. I mean, you got to think this was 1996. There's nothing like what we have today. It'd just be nuts. Looks like holes. So this was supposedly a bracelet off of its arm. Something it wore. And I can't find anything with those symbols on anything. I can't find anything. I wonder what it means. Yeah, I guess it killed his dog died or something like that. But I mean, and that's crazy. So that bracelet, I found some other pictures. I'm gonna have to try and find some of this stuff. If I find them, I'll throw them in right now. But the bracelet had these little pin things that stuck out of it that would like go into your skin, like needles, something. I don't know if it was, connects to your brain or how that technology works, but it had like little pins that when you stick it in, it's stuck in your skin. It's crazy. But I don't know. It's hard to tell. There's a couple other videos out there that's a little bit better quality, but you can see the veins in it. When he moves the head, it makes noise. I don't care what you do, you're not going to get a dummy or anything you slap together to make that sound. You're not. So you have to ask yourself, did this legitimately happen? And like 80% of me thinks this really happened. Just the question is what happened to it? Did the government come and take it? But the downside was like there was another part that I heard like he drug it in his house and he was gonna take a nap. Now let me tell you something. If you just drug an alien in the house, are you gonna go lay down? I ain't laying down. I don't know about you. So that was kind of fishy to me. Like who? But you know, you could hear how he was breathing. So his body was completely exhausted, probably ready to pass out. So maybe that's why he said it. Because when you go into a situation like that, I mean, okay, so imagine if you was just walking through the woods and you found a dead person. You're already going to be in extreme panic mode and anxiety and stress and everything. So there's a possibility. And this is an alien. So like, it's to the 10, it's to the 100. Like, ugh. So I don't know. That's my tinfoil hat Friday video there. Now I'll see if I can find some other stuff on it and throw that in there. We'll take a look. But let me know what you guys think. Do you think it's real? Do you think this happened? If this was you, how would you have acted? Would you have acted the same way? Would you be stressed out and breathing crazy? Would you have brung it home? What would you have done? Let me know in the comments. Throw it down there. I'm curious. I wouldn't have brung it home. I would have took my phone out. Well, they didn't have phones in, but I would have recorded this thing and then I'm done. Like, I'd have probably called a bunch of people I know and been like, hey, y'all gotta come check this out. Check this out. Like, but other than that, I don't know. There's some interesting things, but that one there is probably one of my more believable ones that I've seen. There's a couple more we'll get into one day, but all right, guys, I appreciate you tuning in. Have a great weekend. Peace.